Hey guys, this is Erin, and Erin is one of my very favorite clients. She comes in like every 8 weeks for her root touch up, and today we are gonna make her a very beautiful, cool toned rainbow. And so this is how I'm gonna do it. So stay tuned to watch to see how I'm gonna turn this into a majestic, cool toned rainbow. Hey guys, I'm Elyse Rox, and welcome to Hair Toots Light. I help hairstylists become better hairstylists, raw, real, and diverse hair education. Okay guys, so here we go. So I am going in with Oligo Pro, Olaplex, and I'm using my Nomad hair foil board. And I'm gonna take big chunks. And why am I taking big chunks? Because I want big, bold pieces of color. So the reason I'm doing like a foliage is because I want her to be able to just come and get touch-ups in between. I don't want her to have to do this each and every time. So when she comes in between, I'm just going to touch up her roots, and I'm going to apply her fun color on the ends. And she will only have to do the lightener bits about every 6 to 8 months. So that's how we do it in my salon. So they only incur the very large cost every once in a while. So it's not every time, because this does take a lot of time to do. I do add Olaplex into all my mixes, so I don't know if I mentioned that before. And as you notice, I am using my Nomad hair foil board, and I do love using my foil board because it does help work the lightener into the hair, and I can push it and I can work it back and forth, and it really helps roll the hair and just really get the lightener in there. Working with the board, I just had start working with a board here, and it definitely takes some time getting used to, but now I'm like a pro with it. But I think we kind of frowned down upon it years and years ago, but now they're kind of like coming back in style. And let me tell you guys, I just love working with my board. I think it's like amazing. So I'm just working around the front of the face. And when I work around the front of the face, I just use their face as like, let's say, the board. And I always go in a diagonal around the face just to get that really fine highlight. And I am going to take care of her roots, but I am going to do that after I do her highlights. So I'm going to let the highlights process, and then I'm going to go rinse it, stop oxidation with Malibu C Deox, and then I'm going to apply color to her roots to blend out the line, and then I'll stop and rinse that. So again, just working up the sides of the hair, and I am going horizontally up the head because that is going to give me the most bang for my buck. It's going to become more visual to the eye than if I went parallel, up and down, horizontal, vertical. That's the word I'm looking for. Guys, I'm a hairdresser. I don't know all these words. So again, just working the other side of her hair. And this is all my footage that we filmed for like Instagram and stuff. We're just kind of like spreading it out to fit for the YouTube format. So guys, if you like and enjoy my content, please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, follow, hit the ding dong, all the things that you're supposed to do here on the YouTubes. So guys, and don't forget that I like to have my own language, and I say things like really weird. So I'm trying to be funny and sarcastic, and like I feel like sometimes people are like, what are you saying, lady? So I am from Chicago, Illinois, and we do have our own kind of accent here. We say rough, we say root, we don't say root, and we don't say roof. So we kind of have our own little accent going over here in Chicago, and that's okay. My husband's from New Zealand. You should hear him say some stuff. It's kind of funny. When I first met him, he told me to put something away in the garage. And I was like, what the hell is that? By the way, it's a garage, guys. So now I'm just going in with some darker tint just to work in between her hairs and just darken up those pieces. Now I am going to go in between afterwards and tint her roots, but right now I need to darken this area in between because we are going with a darker color in between. I want to say I used like a level 5. This was like kind of like a long time ago, guys. So now we have applied that color in between to darken up her hair, and now I'm left with like kind of a lot of foil lines and things like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply her base color to her roots to blend it all out. and just make it look really, really lovely and blendy and beautiful. So guys, a little bit of a commercial. High Impact 15 Foil. It's free. The link is in the description. I would love for you guys to go check it out. The point of this is to keep your foils on the low, 15 foils, high dimension, which will then bring you to Hair Toots, my Neapolitan series. And we've got 3 different colors in here. We got a chocolate, we got a strawberry, we got a vanilla, which means we got a brunette, a redhead, and a blonde. And you get full tutorials of all 3 of these, and you go ahead and you can check that out. The link is in the bio. So we are just going to go ahead and still continue to apply this to her base and blend out those foil lines. After this, we will rinse, we will stop oxidation, we will do her Olaplex #2 treatment, because I don't really like to do that after the direct dye, just because I like to get that dried as soon as possible. Now, in the future, we will, but right after the fresh one, we like to get it dried as soon as possible. I don't like the colors like melding together. So I'm just going ahead and applying all of her fun colors. Now I am applying Matrix Soul Cult, and I'm using purples, pinks, blues, and I'm just working those in through the hair. I do comb the hair straight first, and I do apply a darker color towards the base. And because her hair is tinted, the cuticle is open, and it will accept some dye load into the hair, even if it isn't bleached. So you don't technically have to bleach the hair to get the color, but it does need to be open with some sort of chemical process. And so I am, like I said, just hitting this with the dark royal purple up at the base, just to blend it down and make it look great. Going through and blending in the pinks, purples, and blues. And this, we're going with kind of like a party hair look. This is like one of my signature looks that I do a lot of, where I just bring these colors down and blend them into each other. I do work the color back and forth, so it does spread the hair open, and it does penetrate the color. Sometimes I will take my very favorite pink comb, which is a Dreamcatcher's comb. I got it at a class. It is amazing. It is very wide, the teeth, so it works great for bringing the color through. And sometimes I'll do a deep weave just to get some more different colors in. This way it's just easier and works faster as I'm applying it through the head. An application like this does take me about 45 minutes to an hour to do to the head. A whole thing like this takes me about 5 hours to do. This is a very long process. I charge $125 an hour. Some people might think that that's a lot of money, but just remember that I employ 2 people. Cost of product, I do pay for a salon, rent, heat. I don't get vacation days. I don't get sick pay. And and I basically only get paid if you show up to your hair appointment. So if you don't show up, I don't get paid. So I can go into that for hours. So wrong topic, guys, but I'll go back to the hair. So just taking those sections in a horizontal fashion, because you're going to get more bang for your buck. You're going to see those colors, and I just go straight up the head, creating different levels of color all the way out. As the hair splits and falls and folds, you're going to get different colors and peaks of colors through the hair. And I'm always constantly wiping my hands to make sure they're clean. I don't want to cross-contaminate colors. I don't want to bruise the next section of hair. I will flip and do color on one side of my hands, and then I will do it on the other side of my hands if I need to. I will smoosh color in between 2 fingers, and then I'll do it in between other fingers. So I have all kinds of techniques. And guys, Erin is, again, one of my very, very favorite people. She's got 2 kids that I love to death. She's probably one of my funnest people. I absolutely adore her. And guys, again, if you find and value my content, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the ding dong, guys. And then here comes the before again. Here was Erin before. Here she is. And here's the after, guys. Wowzers. How beautiful did that come out? I am absolutely in awe, jaw-dropping, absolutely beautiful, stunning. Different lighting, different looks, guys. We're going to come up to some indoor looks here really quick. And I really want you guys to take a look at how it looks different outside to inside. So here comes the indoor looks inside my studio with the ring light. Look how shiny it looks, and the pinks looks different, and the blue looks different. Guys, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the ding dong.